What's going on, people? Welcome to the N.Stock podcast. I go by the name of Mr. Marquis, your grandma's favorite not even your grandma.
Read the song.
Your grandma.
My bad. What's going on, people? Welcome to the N.Stock podcast, episode 5. I go by the name of Mr. Marquis, my grandma's favorite grandson. On my left-hand side, we've got
Nana, aka Pantry.
And on my right side, we've got
Nada, aka Flash, was good.
And you know what? We've got an actual special guest. It's actually a first guest, you know.
Yes. Am I the first guest?
You're the first guest on the podcast. First guest. So drum roll, please. We'd like to introduce the king of trainers.
Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you for inviting me. I'm very grateful.
Yeah. I got a question before we start.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Is it king of trainers or king of sneakers?
King of trainers.
All right.
Let's go.
Is it Adidas or Adidas?
It's Adidas for me.
Yes. Come on. I've been saying it on the podcast. Finally, we've got someone from London who can back the things.
Yeah.
All
right. It's not Adidas.
It's Adidas.
It's Adidas.
I actually know I know the king of trainers, the king of sneakers as well from the States.
Oh, there's a king of sneakers.
There's a king of sneakers in the States. Yeah.
Okay.
And she's
there's
a girl.
the Challengers of the Throne.
She's actually a girl.
Oh, she's a girl.
Yeah, she does
Okay,
customizing.
yeah.
Shout her out. She's
Cool
people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what? Lad,
What's up, man?
how do we do this? It's been a while.
It's been a minute, man.
Things have changed a little bit. We've had a bit of a facelift.
Yeah, a bit of a facelift, man.
Facelift, that's a good one.
Change the studio, yeah, man. But like, let's run through some topics, some stuff that happened since the last time we recorded, okay? And then let's jump into, Soul.
Oh yeah.
And,
That happened, didn't it?
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, I forgot about
And so one of the main things that happened in the sneaker industry, we just kind of touched on it briefly, was Kyrie Irving finally, he got dropped by Nike.
Wow, did you say finally?
No, I mean, after months of going back and forth and nobody kind of really knowing what was going to happen and his controversial statements and all of that stuff, however whatever the opinion is. But that happened. And I mean, I don't know, it's kind of niche within the sneaker industry because we're talking about a basketball player, but it's funny that it happened right after Kanye kind of and Adidas finished the relationship with Kanye. So how do we feel about all that? Without getting too political or anything like that,
I'll get political. I don't know. We gotta say what we need to say.
Listen, I was just trying to see what was on everyone's feet, to be honest. I'm
trying to start with something
hot, right, boy.
Oh, we're gonna jump to that after.
Okay.
All right. So Flash, you already got Flash got an opinion, man.
Yeah, it was. We said before it was dead wrong.
What was dead wrong?
How they dropped Kyrie
like
that, especially when let's say it was his last shoe probably that will drop out. The Kyrie 8s. That would probably be his last shoe, and they dropped him just before they dropped the shoe. And I think because me and Nana talked about it, they've probably done that because they have Ja Morant signing up to be like one of
signature athletes.
Exactly.
Yeah, get a signature shoe.
So I don't know, man. It's just wrong the way they've done it now.
Yeah, no, it's wrong. I think it's dead wrong. I think it's I think sometimes it's about counsel rather than cancel. You get what I mean? Like, yeah. So for me, now Nike took the L. Nike took the L on that. That's just my opinion. Without getting political.
Me, I'm still trying to figure out what he did wrong. And if he did something wrong, why is nobody attacking Amazon for having that documentary up there still and saying that they're bringing it down?
Facts.
So
not only that, but Jeff Bezos was in talks with NBA, and he was I don't know if he still is, but like he was going to buy a franchise.
Yeah, I heard about
that.
And they will let him buy it.
And they will let him buy a franchise.
And they were going to stream the games on Amazon, apparently, as well.
As well.
Yeah. So there's, I think there's a financial interest there. That's why they kept quiet about
the
him.
money off him, Mick.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean,
regardless, it's cutthroat, man.
Things don't really make a lot of sense. I mean, Kyrie, with his statements going back to when he said the earth was flat, and then like, he's got his thing going, but yeah, at the end of the day, I think that, and I'm not just talking about this case specifically, but I think it's just kind of just one more example where the companies just kind of, they stand behind a cause that works for them at the time, I think, and at the end of the day, and if we talked about this, they're in it to make money, right? So if something stands between them and the money, they're going to go around it. And if it's going to take them to the money, they're going to look through, kind of like find a way to work their way around it. Yeah. So,
I hear that. But then I think it's down to the people to where you stand now.
100%.
Now, are you going to say, like, prime example, I'm not wearing Adidas. Straight, not wearing it, because
I like that.
When Kanye was talking about black people, you had no voice. You weren't saying anything.
Right.
True.
Right.
But when Kanye starts talking about Jewish people,
Right.
there's a problem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now, because it's going to affect your pocket, or it affects where you're going to move and so on and so forth, but you didn't care about that. When black people, let's not be twisted, were the people that brought the brand to a certain place.
Indeed.
And he said some fucked up shit.
From the beginning. Run DMC and
Right.
Yeah, indeed.
So
indeed.
when it comes to that, off the backs of these people, you did that, and then you went and.
It doesn't make sense, right?
That. I'm just not feeling that. So until I hear something or see something, I can't work with that. The whole Kyrie thing, I'm still a bit confused. I don't understand really what's going on.
Yeah.
But from the little bit that I do know, because I haven't had time to really check into it, but the little bit I do know, I'm like, yeah, it's a bit shaky.
They had issues with him, as
Yeah,
he
they
said.
did.
They just had issues
Was
with
it
him.
because he said the wall was flat?
No. He didn't want to get vaccinated. And whatever your stance on that is, he was very vocal.
I was like that as well.
No, but look, this is the thing, right? He's got a platform, right? And this is my opinion, obviously, because like I don't really know a lot of people of his status and the influence that he's got. He had one of the most successful sneaker lines because a lot of his collaborations catered to kids.
Younger
like he had the SpongeBob, and they were executed really well, right? Yeah. So he had one of the most popular shoes. His jersey is one of the most popular ones, years back. But I think that he just needs to be aware, and obviously I'm speaking from a place where I don't know what he's going through, right? And I don't know what people that are in his place, what are the daily things that they're going through. But I just think that when you're in that position, you need to kind of surround yourself with people that are gonna help you navigate and kind of filter what you say, because you don't have to go full blast on everything, and you don't have to have a strong opinion about every single thing when you're in the position that you're in. And when you're connected to as many entities, companies, whether it's the NBA, Nike, whatever it is, because I think it's gonna have a trickle down effect, and eventually it's gonna affect, if he's got a charity, then it's gonna mean less money for his charity, and stuff like that. He might support a good cause after that, but some people are not gonna back him because of some of the things that he says. So I don't know. I think that his statements are not filtered well enough. I don't know who's in his camp, and but
then I hear that. But then imagine growing up and you've never been able to have your voice heard.
Right.
And your voice has always been stunted every time you try. Then you get to a position where you've got money. Then you've got to censor yourself even more.
Yeah.
That may be a thing also, because I know when I was growing up, it's like in the UK.
Indeed.
Certain times you can't open your mouth. You've got to move a certain way. You've got to make yourself smaller, do these things, and then at some point in your life, there's a black person, you snap and you're like, either I'm going to keep going with that, or I'm done doing that and making other people feel comfortable. And sometimes that could be a factor as well. He may be saying things that he's learned, and he's like, no, I want to talk what I want to speak now. I want to speak what I want to say now. Say what I want to say. So I can't even speak what's going on, but I want to say what I want to say. So that's also a factor as well.
No, 100%. That's why I said.
Do you get to the point where you make so much money that you have to censor everything you say?
Oh, you don't need to censor.
But it's difficult for me because it's like I'm gonna have to go back to Kanye. Kanye, I get what he's saying. His delivery is terrible.
Horrible.
And I've said it so many times.
Yeah.
His delivery is terrible. But then with this whole thing that's happening, it looks like the press is kind of proving him right.
Yeah, that's fun.
How he's being censored. And it's like,
but the problem is, sorry, and just to add to that point, I think that the problem is that because of the way he delivered it, people don't see it clearly.
They're going to miss it.
Yeah, they're going to miss it.
100%.
Because a bunch of people already turned their backs towards
So
everything that he does.
Yeah.
And that's why when you said, what did you say? Counsel, not cancel.
Yeah, cancel. Yeah, he needs cancel.
That is dope because cancelling doesn't fix anything.
It doesn't fix anything.
It's like when people say, okay, something, we're just going to walk away and then we'll meet another time. And then it's like, but you come back and the same issue is still there. So you've got to handle what it is. So that I'm going to steal that.
That's so good. I didn't invent that. It's all good.
Okay, I'll just say I did. I invented that.
He heard it from you. Frank got it from you. All right, let's move to something lighter. So after the last haul we had was December 2019.
Yes.
What's on our feet? Okay, sorry, my bad. All right, what's on our feet? Who's gonna go first? You go first then. Let's go.
Bro, you know I'm old. I can't get down there that quick. we go from left to right.
All right, I'll go first. So I've got a pair of Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1s.
Nice.
When did these drop? 2018?
2018, I think.
2018, right?
Yeah.
One of the most comfortable Jordan 1s, man.
Oh, for sure.
They're not SB,
Jordan
are
bike.
they?
No, they're supposed to be Jordan bike hole.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Jordan bike.
Actually
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's why they're comfortable.
But I don't know if they've got. I've never ever actually looked into.
They have Zoom
whether they got the Zoom
Take the Zoom.
inside. But love these. I had a bunch of people ask me when I wore them. Like what's wrong with my shoes, and they kind of look new, but they look like they're beat up and stuff like that. And then when you tell them the story, like people that actually want to listen and they want to hear the story, they're actually kind of like, oh, okay, that's pretty dope. But love these,
Yeah, dope.
Jordan 1s.
Very dope shoe.
Look.
Want to smell them?
He's trying to see what.
They seen it.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
The laces.
What can I say? All right, let's get my old ass down. I don't even need to go no backstory to these.
You said this about this story in every single episode. We talk about the Sixers.
The laces are nice.
Nah, I mean.
Yeah, nice touch right there. Right, good touch right there.
It feels soft.
Like butter. The J6
Soft
is
but firm.
infrareds.
Hey.
What you got, Antoine? What you got?
Cool. Okay.
What you got?
All right.
Okay, so these are the Patta. New Balance Patta 920s. I think this is the first New Balance Patta collaboration.
Oh, that's the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just something
Man, they look.
That's something like.
They look.
I like
Made in
Pristine.
England.
They look. Yeah, made in UK.
Suede. Yeah,
Nice,
one thing like New Balance is on the 550
That's really
leather
nice.
is hot garbage. But when New Balance puts suede on a shoe, it is delicious. Where it's got that. See the Salehis, the pink Salehis?
Yeah.
Bro, that is like teddy bear suede. It's just all fluffed up. It's crazy. And my Teddy Santos is like that as well.
Teddy Santos, yeah,
It's got the really fluffy.
He
or they do
innovates
the-
when it comes to material. Yeah, he's up there. He does.
But then, like, anytime they have suede, even on the no, not the not the Amelie doors. The what's the other one with the suede? Just New Balance suede is crazy. I love it. Oh, the protection pack. They got the low suede on it.
Protection
Yeah.
pack, hard.
All
Not
right,
the fluff,
so I got the LA to Chicago's. I haven't worn these in like maybe a year and a half.
Wait, those are the ones that you can, scratch it off?
Yeah, the guy in Chicago.
Bro, relax. Don't scratch it. Don't scratch it.
I had to do the tribute to the LA to Chicago. You know, we got Lakers over here, we got Chicago over here.
Nice.
So,
got the whole story going over there.
But if I coordinate my things, you lot are always at me like, look at this old man. He's always Mr. Matchy.
You kinda overdo it with
hold on.
With the
watch.
Hold on.
Yeah. Show it then.
I'm wearing all black.
With red hits.
And then you just had to kind of like tint it here and there. Yeah.
That's it.
It's not the same shade of red.
That's why I hold it this far.
You exposed it right now.
Nice.
It makes me my boy.
Good. No. I always appreciate it, man. I always appreciate
I'm not
it.
even hearing it now. I'm upset.
All right. So before I was rudely interrupted, Soul DXB, last one we had 2019.
Yes.
They redid it this year. I think that it was smaller than previous years in terms of like maybe number of vendors, number of companies that were present. Yeah. But I was so glad that it's just back on, man. That like, and they raised the bar so high. It's very difficult to follow that. But you know, I keep telling people, you know, years after COVID, you know, they got to start somewhere. So, well, it's your guys' first Soul, right? So how did you guys enjoy it? How did you?
Yeah. That was a big What's going on?
Is that good or bad?
It was emotional.
Emotional?
I have nothing to hold it against in Dubai.
Yeah.
So it was like really dope that I saw lots of the community all over the place.
Yeah.
Like everyone like, getting stopped around and then running around introducing King of Trainers and Mr. Anthony over there as well, all around the place. And it was a nice vibe. Couple strange outfits.
Couple.
I'm trying to be politically correct.
Times 100.
100, well, more than 100, but it was like there's a lot of like
a lot of crop tops and see-through shirts.
Yeah,
worn by people who maybe shouldn't wear them. I guess
Mr. Flash. But no, it was good. There was some highlights for me. That woman's talk that we went to. That was really good. Do you remember who they were? That was
fresh.
It was. Oh, Jesus, I don't want to forget the name.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna put the names along here.
Yeah, no, they were great.
They were talking
about a lot of like women issues and you know, sexual health and things like that, and breast cancer screening. So it was a very positive message.
Even though I felt that was a bit sexist because the breast cancer screening only for women.
It's true. Men get breast cancer
checked
too
out as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so out to the people. But that was good. Coast Contra.
Oh yeah, they were dope. They were dope.
Got to meet those guys as well.
Yeah.
Like we'll put the picture.
Oh, you did? I did. I had an interview with them as well, bro. We got an interview with them.
We're not doing the interview. No. No, joking.
I saw them in the toilet, but I didn't really want to. I felt like it would be awkward.
Moving swiftly on.
I felt like it would be awkward if I just approached them in the toilet.
Loader, what's up, man? Man, I don't think this is the time or the place.
Yeah, handshake.
No.
How you doing, my man?
I completely avoided it.
How you doing?
It seemed like nice house. All right, so Coast Contra.
Coast Contra, the women's event, peculiar people, the hot dog that cut my belly, and it was a problem. But it was good. And then what else happened in Seoul? New Balance was popping. Big shout out to Whitney, the DJ. She was absolutely phenomenal.
Shout out Danny.
A lot of good people that came on the New Balance hole. We got
Chef Coach as well.
Filiparachi from Bahrain. You got DJ Kabul. Yeah, shout out to all of them. That was
killed it.
Good job, Sep. That was phenomenal. Yeah, that was.
You know what I want to know, Franklin? Since it's the first time at Seoul for you, how would you compare it maybe to similar events? That if you had a chance to go any type of similar event?
Oh yeah, I've been to all of them.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, I mean, all the recent ones. No, but no, it's up there. It's up there. It's top 3.
Okay.
Yeah, it's top 3. Yeah. Straight from the gate.
What
Top
would you
3.
say number 2 and 1 would be?
I don't want to politically say, but it's top 3. It's definitely top 3.
All right. So what are maybe some of the things that you would highlight? Like, what are some of the things that are maybe
missing?
No. Let's say, what are some of the things that are maybe different that Soul brings that you haven't seen at other places?
I think Soul brings like the kind of big brands. You know, like you know, like Hugo Boss and Sephora, and the bigger brands, like, you know, but and they make it more. Not just about the whole sneakers and streetwear, it's about lifestyle fashion as a whole. So, you know, I
mean, previous years they've had. I'm pretty sure they had Prada, they
had Burberry, they had Dior, Farfetch.
Alongside there as well.
Big stand.
I mean, Jordan had, when they sponsored a basketball tournament, they had like a 3-story, like a store. It wasn't even like a pop-up. It was like it was like an actual store.
You can live there, bro.
It was
the Puma.
I was about to say the Puma one was a bit nuts.
Imagine the Puma looked small compared to the others in 2019. It was like,
really? Is it serious?
It looked. Yeah.
So Jordan, they sponsored the basketball event. So they basically had the court branded, and then their store was as wide as the basketball court, so it's like 30 meters wide, and they had like 3 floors up. Because it was like, I don't know if they had like all the stock up there or what, but then like one of the floors was where they had the interview with Ray Allen, because they brought in Ray Allen, who was a Jordan athlete when he played, and he's still signed by Jordan and whatever. So it was like pretty massive. But even compared to all that, like I loved it, man. I just love that it's back, and I don't really understand people who complain about like, you know, saying it's smaller, it's this and that. You know, relax, man.
It was smaller.
It was smaller.
You know what?
It's the thing. But
I want to know what wizardry they did, because I've been to that car park. Remember when we parked?
I told you that.
And you were like, no, it's big. And I'm like, bro, this isn't big enough for an event. I was like, I don't know what they did.
Good use of space.
Bro,
when you see the space without...
I'll take you over there when we go to you'll see it and you're like, no, this ain't the same place.
There's nothing in it.
You're like,
you think, nah, that cannot be like a festival space. It's like, it looks small.
Yeah.
Once you put the structures in it, and then there's a bit, it does take a like.
I was shocked. So saying that it's normally bigger than that.
It was.
Wow.
Well, I think one thing before we move on is shout out the Soul guys.
100%.
They you know, they're really good. But one thing, they need to put me on the bill next year.
They
need to put me on the bill next year.
You know what? Put that in the comments.
Let me hold some.
King of Trainers.
Let us host a talk.
Yeah, let's do something. Let's do something. Yeah, let's do something next year.
You know,
I'm saying
something that, as you said, like, it was smaller, but again, I was happy for it. Something that didn't exist in 2019 was the amount of creatives and other communities from like Saudi, Bahrain, Kuwait, even the UK, people that been talking to each other on IG or like other platforms, and for the first time meet each other. So phenomenal. I've been watching, like me catching up with some of the guys from Out of the Box. And
big shout out to them. That, you know? And I missed my basketball. And they literally sold out.
You know,
I was so mad.
People, guys from Sonar Sudan, Made in Sudan, Shabab, 5 Pillars. I mean, these guys know each other, but it's like this community thing that they own brands, but then they come up together.
It's different when it's live, right?
And then I've seen the creatives from 2 different brands like having a chat together. You know, this is cool because you know this one. It's the first time now they meet. Dopest shit ever.
It's a completely different vibe when it's live, when you actually get to interact with people.
Bro, there was this vibe and energy that didn't. I was in 2019. It wasn't there. This is different, and I really loved it.
So it's funny because Marwan was saying that. He said he's been to multiple, but he said this one because he now knows different people.
Yes.
And
I think that
everyone's chilled. That because literally I was constantly like, hey, how you doing? Oh, how you doing, bro? What's going on? It was constantly like that. But this was my first one, so it was weird. Like everyone was there, but all over the place. But then we kept bumping into each other, and it was it was that was a vibe because you know what, I just like being with the people. So that thing, it was cool.
But I think that we also kind of like with the occasional hangouts that we would do, like, you know, when we would meet up. Yeah, when we would meet up and all of that. It's completely different because, like, last one, I mostly hung out with, like, basketball players. Like, I would see them because those are the only people that I knew. I didn't really know anybody from the community. So those would be the people that I would kind of hang out with, and I would hang out around basketball courts, see who's dropping water and whatever, but then, like, mostly that. But now it was completely different because we kind of know people from the community, and we're in it now, and we kind of built a community. We didn't build it, but like we helped building it. Yeah. So I think that added to the whole. I completely agree with him with that statement. Yeah,
man. A lot of love there, man. That was good.
Shout out to the guys from South Africa as well.
Oh,
great day.
Oh yeah. Those shorts, I should have got those shorts.
Yeah.
The white and yellow ones. Yeah.
All right. So latest cops.
Yeah. See what you got.
All right.
Let's run through that.
Let's run through that real quick.
Boy.
Okay. I'll go first.
I see bots.
This is this is the past weekend.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it on the weekend. Wow.
Since Friday.
Okay.
Hold on, you're
Friday.
So you're trying to take my crown now. You're trying to take my
Since
crown.
Friday. Okay, so
since Friday.
Since Friday.
You're bang out of order.
So Mellow Balls, basketball, signature basketball sneaker. I was given these.
Flashy.
Chewing gum. These are no. I don't know what this is. Yeah, these are. I'm gonna try them out. I'm gonna try to hoop in them. They're not really low tops, and they're not really. They're kind of mids. Yeah.
Hold on, you got some mids.
I got some mids. But yeah, I'm gonna give them a try. I'm gonna give them a try. See how they fit, and yeah.
You're right there.
Yeah.
So no big baller brand.
No big baller
brand anymore, man.
No big baller brand.
That's the second shoe.
That's the second one?
This is the second one.
Yeah, that's the second one.
This is metal too?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's the second one.
Oh, that's a good, like.
No, they're nice.
They're nice.
They're really nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Next in line,
okay,
Nocta.
Rare. Okay.
I need to see these because these are bananas. I'm going to see what I can pull.
These are the Nocta. Again.
Okay.
Air Force Ones.
Damn, I need to get those.
All right.
This is my stuff right there.
I think I'm made. I want to see what the leather's like though.
I think that it's a lot better than what you would get on the regular Air Force One, and then extra set of laces and how do you call these? Yeah.
Is that for your hair? Looking at Rusty Lee.
I'm not gonna use those for sure. All right. You see the box. You see who signed it right here.
Oh, you got signature as well?
Yeah. Got him signed. So the Salehi, Polix. Yeah, man. These are. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these, man.
What do you mean? What are you gonna do with these?
Like, I don't know if I'm gonna wear them outside or if I'm just gonna stay home and rock them because.
I mean, honestly, you could do that. Be like beach grocery
Very creative.
shopping, you know, like
Very creative.
Yeah,
that's a bit random.
Like
beach grocery shopping.
By the way, Salehi, so he seems like a really, really cool dude.
Oh, cool.
I was gonna ask him to sign a book that I had with me, and he was like kind of crowded with people, but just by his interaction with people, he seems like a really genuine dude. Like
he was in New Balance shucking out. He was going mad, and I didn't even realize it was him. You know, so like, that brother's going mad. He was going bananas. Like, he was raving.
That's good, man.
Yeah, they were playing Afrobeats, and he was just going ham. I was like, good, enjoy yourself, man.
Absolutely.
And it's nice to see people not being too big to get around.
100%.
Yeah, so
indeed.
And I think you can kind of tell with some people because, like, the first time I ever heard him talk, his interview, like, his answers are not generic, like the corporate answer that you could get, that you would get. You know, he really like thinks about stuff before he says, and he seems like a really interesting guy.
Kanye. Not like Kanye.
Yeah.
No, I'm not such any shots at the guy, man, but still.
Kanye broke my heart.
Oh, these are the last ones. I was really.
Oh my!
I wasn't 100% sure about these because these are size
the green ones.
12 US.
I know the blue ones.
But I can, yeah.
They're mint. Are they mint?
No,
they like mint?
There's mint. There's an actual mint one.
Oh, there's a mint.
Yeah, that's the one I want.
That's the one I need as well. Yeah.
Those are nice.
I'm gonna use these.
Still nice.
They're nice.
Did you get them?
New Balance is killing it, man.
What about Soul?
Yeah. I was really,
Oh, forget it.
I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted them or not. No, I was 100% sure that I wanted them, but like they had them in size 12 US. I can fit some.
Yeah.
I can fit some 12.
I think you should be all right with the 993.
Yeah.
You should be all right.
So
Listen,
Clean, man.
that's it.
New Balance. I spoke to you directly, and I'll speak to you directly again.
Sure.
You dropped the Salehis on Sunday.
Sunday, yeah. Largest size.
Just because the largest size was size 9. Just because I'm a boy doesn't mean I don't like pink crepes. My man just bought a pair of pink crepes in a size, 13?
13, yeah.
Bro, people, help me, man. Like, I need those shoes immediately.
I just want to say something. I always say, like, my favorite New Balance are the 2002R because of the comfort, and they're a new model. I mean, they've only been around 2 years.
One of the comfiest ones.
That's it. So I always ask, like, the Kingdom, what is the most comfortable New Balance? And a lot of people say the 993. I don't. For me, I think it's the 2002R.
Teddy Santos is this one, isn't it?
Oh, he did a bunch of them.
What? The one that I got.
What are you talking about?
So I'm new to this New Balance.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Teddy
you got,
Santos?
no, the
Teddy's.
ones that he got. But you got the 990 V or V2.
V2.
Yeah. Those
You
ones.
got
those
the ones
are
with the-
super
with the-
comfortable.
Yeah.
V2.
Yeah.
No, for
But I've
me,
not won the protection pack yet.
You'll change your mind then.
Yeah.
You'll change your mind.
Yeah, you will.
2002
But
will be
the
up.
9060s, I wore them at Seoul.
See, that's
Bro,
the thing. Yeah.
They were.
Have you tried the 9060?
They were.
Yeah.
they were
But
nice.
I
Very
feel
nice.
comfort.
I've
but-
tried probably a lot of them.
2002.
2002R. Oof.
Yeah.
990 V4, 990 V5, those are really good. And I tried the V6s, and I think I'm going to get them at the end of the month, you know. But,
V6 is up there. I'm going to try that.
But you know, you
yeah.
talk about being comfortable though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are comfortable, but I find the gel light freeze are more comfortable,
Yeah.
but the New Balance are more comfortable and sturdy.
Yes, sturdy,
That
that's the
makes
word.
sense.
Yeah,
My
of
foot
course.
feels freer in the gel light freeze.
100%. I get
Yeah.
absolutely that.
Yeah. And the last one. No,
That's it.
oh,
And-
Wow.
Wow, okay.
Wow.
It's a wild weekend, man.
Wow. You've taken the crown.
Wow.
For what we've copped.
No, because you got something special here.
Actually, yeah.
So
You got something special.
Damn.
So, I too got some Crocs.
Man, y'all
Signed by
got
the guy.
signatures in-
You
bro.
have to take them out, man. We saw them.
So,
Saw them
We
shits
saw
already.
yours.
Saw them shits already.
Pause.
So, yep, I got these.
Pause, bro.
Yo. Yeah, I got these as well. These, I'm going to rock these. But the problem is I got so remember that I got the Jeff Staple ones with the pigeon toe on it. So I wore those. I got those in a size 12, and they were a little bit tight, but they're all right. I got bars as well, you know. They're a little bit tight, but they're all right. But then they said these come up big, so I was like, oh, if they come up big, that's all good. So I ended up like I got them. I said, all right, cool. I didn't get them signed because he was gone. Cool. Got home, tried them on. I could put my fist in the back of them. It was literally that came out kind of wrong.
Depends where your head is at, but like there can be
It
taken
was so big,
a bunch of different ways.
and I was like, nah. Then shout out to the homie. I sound like you. Shout out to my guy Marwan. He came through and he got them because he's a size 13, but he got them in an 11. I was like, yo, so what he's saying? He's like, yeah. So he dropped round to my house yesterday. Not only did he drop them off, but he dropped them off with the signed box as well.
Marwan's a legend.
Marwan.
Legend Marwan.
So that's my guy. That's my
Very
guy.
nice.
We had
That's
some
dope.
good conversations.
Very,
He
very
sorted me out nicely.
Yes. that's
So
dope.
yeah, they fit perfectly now.
If you want to get one now, full size down, yeah? If they can get a full size
full
down.
size down.
That's
Regardless
so
of
weird
what
because
is
I
going on.
tried size 12. I tried size 12 and I was like,
But you was walking around Seoul all day
No,
and you was
maybe
playing
it was on
basketball.
the wrong foot.
no. That's tried them early morning.
On the right foot, or left foot.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Left foot. The bigger one. The bigger one. No, but Marwan made a good point. He was like, maybe you're a size 14 because all of my basketball
Very
shoes, I gotta
true.
wear them in 13 and I wear double pair, like
On
I
the
wear
right
two pairs
foot.
of socks.
On the right foot.
No, I wear two pairs of socks on both feet.
On both feet.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
basketball shoes got to be really tight,
Tight,
like when
I
you're
hear you.
changing direction, all of that. So I might actually, but I don't know. These are 13 and these fit fine. When I tried these in 12, my big toe was hitting
really?
yeah.
Let's say something, yeah?
Yeah, say it.
Please don't be a 14 because we're struggling enough for you to get kicked in the 13, bro. It's political for you, right?
I know.
Oh, man.
So,
Tough
yeah.
times.
And that's
That's
me.
it.
That's me
That's
done.
what you got.
What else you
Oh,
got?
wait a minute.
Come on now.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
Wow.
Hey.
Exclusive bag as well.
Special bag as well.
Wow.
I like that. You know what?
Okay.
You know what? I'm so anal. I actually got two in the bags. I came back. I said, "You can have another carrier bag," and I put that one inside. So this one's the one I can beat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this one's the beater.
And they keep it fresh.
So black and orange.
Yeah.
What do you have over there? What do you have over there, buddy?
You gotta clear the
Wow.
whole thing for this, yeah?
Okay.
Need help?
So,
Okay.
sorry, wrong side. We got the lobsters.
Nice.
Somebody bring out the lobsters.
That's a good box, you know what?
I can't even.
It's a good
I don't even know
box.
how.
Let's-
Can I get a little help?
Yeah.
All right. So,
Oh man.
boom. So we got the box. The box is
You take the top
Huge.
lovely.
Oh man, we gotta show you
So,
some
yeah,
pictures about how they
Look
drop.
like this.
and then
We might have to do some B-roll
Yeah.
on these actually.
Yeah.
I saw the crowds.
You've seen the
Great, I
crowds?
saw the
Oh,
crowds.
yeah.
Yeah, literally. I'm gonna
mental.
put up. Sorry, Franklin. I'm gonna put the crowds over here. Yeah.
was
This is
mental.
what I had to go through to get these darn shoes. Yeah. Just shoes, but it's all for the love and the hustle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what are we going for? Give me. What are we doing? You know what?
box of goodies.
I actually want to display this box because I actually love the way they done this box. So, because it was the 25th anniversary of, was it actually Concepts collabing with Nike or
Yes.
was it the Lobsters?
I think it was the 25th anniversary for the
Concepts.
concepts.
Concepts. All right. So, because it was the 25th anniversary, they collabed with Bear Brick, and we got this.
A little lob. Is that
Okay.
lobster?
It's wax
Nice.
for your skateboard.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a lobster. That's a lobster claw. Right?
Yeah, it's a lobster.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lobster claw, but it's wax for the skateboard.
Peachy.
You've got this thing for the Bear Brick to show that it's authentic. It's like, you know when you open the app and you think,
Yeah.
I
Is
think
this
this might
supposed to
hack
fall
my
off?
phone. It's really dangerous. Don't do that. And then you got Daddy Bear and Baby Bear.
Ah.
So I got the two Bear Bricks. So
That is dope.
The 400 and 100.
is that sizes?
Yeah.
You know what?
400 and 100, yeah?
Don't do that, bro. What are you doing? Literally, I've had them on display, but I had to put them back in the
Bruh.
box. But yeah,
Okay.
I actually really wanted them for the Bear Brick because I really like Bear Bricks and some of the prices they want for them. I'm like, yeah.
Can I get the shoes then?
Oh yeah, there's some shoes. Yeah, go for them. But you're a size what? 14 now, so it's not gonna work. And
Alright. Nice
typical
box.
SB box with
Yeah.
the rainbow color, and we're gonna go. Oh, he's grabbing the bag. So here we go.
Nice.
Bang!
Sweet.
My man.
Lobsters.
Probably
Nice.
one of my favorite lobsters then. to be
I'm actually gonna
Yeah,
see if I
no.
Yeah.
I left the bands. I just go to Concepts to collect the other bands.
Oh, the grey
The-
ones?
the grey one and
Grey
the
ones.
blue one as
Navy,
well.
yeah. Grey and navy, yeah.
I don't think it's navy. I think it's this color.
You think so?
I think
Turquoise.
It's this color, turquoise.
Oh, okay.
I think so. But I need to just double check. But I'm gonna go and get them. But I want to see if I can get extra bands as well. Because I think I'm gonna try and rock them with the bands on.
No,
Okay, mister.
don't do that.
No, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna
bands
do
on.
that.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
With the
the bands
bands
on.
And StockX tag when you buy shoes from StockX.
That's StockX tag. I'll be 44 next month, bro.
Oh, man.
Can't be out here like that.
No,
but
they're
yeah.
good, they're good, they're good.
And what's crazy is I really needed an orange shoe. And these were coming. I was like, bro, what are you? What are you? You ruined it. But I really wanted an orange shoe, and then like I was like, yeah, I want to get these.
they're really good.
It was, as you saw on the cube that I showed the picture of. It was emotional, and it was nice that. No, I can't say nice. I'm gonna lie. I went out to a sneaker event, and literally, out of everybody there, I knew about 4 people. Out of about 7. No, there was over 1,000 people.
Oh, yeah, they said that.
Because the
over
one queue had
80.
700 and something people
Wow.
in. Then the first come first serve queue had people in as well. Then there were just people that were hanging around. I did not recognize anybody.
Because we said we're
I
not
didn't
going.
recognize
I'm like,
anybody.
it was madness. I knew it. I had work in the morning, and then midday,
I had
was
work
like,
in the morning, but I persevered. I pushed through.
Midday, I was like, nah.
And you got them.
I got them.
Paid off, man.
Yeah, good stuff.
I
bro,
got
good
them.
stuff.
All right.
Really good.
All right, Flash. What are you saying?
Bro, I haven't copped anything you know, for a long time.
That's good, man.
You know,
That's good. Save money.
I'm being so specific that I didn't get anything.
And
you
we're
know?
proud of you, man.
Well,
We're
thank
proud of you.
Thank
We're proud of it. That's good. That's good. That's good.
I think it's a setup. What's going on?
It's not sad,
He's
bro.
gonna pull out a Nike
Really.
mag. Something random.
Nah, I'm looking forward for a few things like in the
You know
next
what I'm
year.
looking forward to?
Tell me.
You're my guy, but I can't wait for you to go home
Yeah.
and see if you've got a size.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh
We
no,
gotta
I
talk about that.
got 11 or 12. I got
Okay,
all
okay.
the
And that's
Oh, man.
and that's a nice segue because I want to ask. I want to see. You didn't bring your latest cops, but you brought your own shoe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
that.
so can you tell us a little bit more about this?
Okay.
First of all, how do you guys pronounce the
It's
brand?
actually Ellesse.
Ellesse,
That's the actual.
okay.
That's the actual way it's supposed to be pronounced.
Ellesse, okay.
Because the gentleman's name is Leonardo Savidovio. Sorry, I should really know this. But so he done the Eminem thing before Eminem.
Okay.
And then he said he's Italian.
Okay.
Ellesse.
Ellesse,
So that's
yeah.
Ellesse. So
Ellesse,
that's
Italian.
so it's actually
Okay.
Ellesse. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's actually the right pronunciation.
All right.
Yeah.
So how popular is the brand? How popular is the brand still in UK?
Oh, it's still popular. It's
Yeah.
still popular. I mean, it went through that phase of, oversaturation
Yeah.
and things. And now they brought it back, and I'm kind of, leading the charge in the
Come
new
on.
in the new wave of Ellesse, because what people may not know is Ellesse. It was a premium ski coat brand.
Okay.
Ski coats.
Ski coats.
Yeah, ski
Okay.
coats, yeah.
Interesting.
And then they moved into like clothing and footwear and things like that. And they went through that period of, and then, 2019, they're doing like a relaunch. This is like the Ellesse tanker shoe. So
Okay.
it's now, it's 40th anniversary.
Nice.
And
Wow.
and it didn't even it wasn't even supposed to work out like that.
Okay.
So 2019, I got hit up by a gentleman called Jonathan from the PR company, and they invited me down plus a bunch of influencers to kind of invite to do their take on this shoe. There was no deal on the table, nothing. They said, look, do this design, for friends and family. Give you 5-10 pairs for your friends and family. So I mean, look. I'm from the hood for real. Like we don't get these opportunities. So they invited us to a fancy hotel and everything, and I was there sitting like, I got to really make an impact with this.
Yeah.
Like,
This is your one shot.
yeah. So people were like, drinking, and everyone was having a good time. They invite people from like Australia, all over America, everywhere. And I was like, nah, I got to do something really good. So for me, I remembered my mum's love of tennis, and I was like, Boris Becker used to have a deal, so I'm going through and I'm like, yes, I remember this picture. So I found a picture of Boris Becker wearing an Ellesse top when he won the Wimbledon Championship in 1985, right?
Okay.
So I remember he had an Ellesse clothing deal and a Puma footwear deal, and I remember my mum actually went out to buy me the Pumas he was wearing, not knowing that they weren't actually the Boris Becker ones, but she just bought me a white and red pair of Pumas. So I've got a picture of me wearing the Pumas which he thought he was with. Like this, from 85, I was like 6-7 years old, right? And so then I said, have you got this top to the guys at Ellesse? And they were like, yeah, we've actually got it. We've archived the top. Just me, no way. So they brought out the actual top he was wearing in the final. They archived it, dry cleaned it, archived it, and it's
Wow.
there. Yeah. So I mean, it blew my mind. So I was looking at the top and I was like, I got to do something based on this. So I literally, like, the top is light blue and dark blue. Maybe you can put a picture up. I'll send you a picture of it.
I'll do it for me.
Yeah, and then and it's light blue and dark blue. And then I was like, you know what? I mean, and shout out to Ellesse. They said we can do anything. One of my guys, he put ostrich skin on his one. So, yeah, I mean, it was crazy. You could do anything you wanted. And I said, you know what? Let me just keep it plain. Light blue, dark blue. That's it. Done.
And based on the
So what happened was, it took so long for them to get it done. So we're talking like basically it was May 2019. I designed it, right?
All right.
It wasn't until February 2020 till they actually came.
Wow.
So when they came, I think they gave like 5-10 pairs, and they said, and when I collected my pairs, they were like, oh yeah, Frank, like the Ellesse team really liked your ones. It was, it was very special because it meant something to the heritage, right? I think they might have produced more, taken a few. I don't know. So then what happened was I got to my car and I started crying.
You gonna cry in the car.
I was like, this is,
of course.
yeah, I was in tears.
Unbelievable.
And I said to them, I said, so are you guys gonna do like some sort of launch? Like, this is a big deal because where I'm from, we don't get to do trainers, but like, you know. And then so I then said, you know what, I'm gonna do my own thing. But to get the kind of buzz going, I put up just a label with my name, had Franklin Boyd, and then the sides and label, and the internet started going crazy. Like I think I had like 600 comments, and that's the most interaction Ellesse has got. Off the back of that, I paid for my own launch. You know, no brands. I mean, you know, big out Ellesse now, but back then I paid for my own launch in Tottenham. You know, it was supposed to be like small 50 people launched, then 200 people came. There's 200 people came. So then the brand, like one of the guys from the PR company was like, damn. You know, they even stayed up because you know when you have a large following and algorithms, sometimes they think the comments that people could be fake. So they stayed up and they went through all 600 comments to make sure people were real. Do you know what I mean?
Good for them, you know.
Yeah, and then what happened is people would DM in different regions, like US region and Far East region, all that, saying, "Oh, can we get this shoe? Where can we get this shoe?" So then all the regions, what I heard is they got on a conference call and they were speaking, and then I have shout a guy called Frank Richardson from the States. He's like a kind of historian. He was like, "Damn, so what are you guys gonna do? This is a perfect opportunity." And I'm not, you know, bragging, but it's the most interaction they've ever had on anything they've done. Like, you know, yeah, on anything they've done. So they then hit me up and they said, you know what, something special's coming. They said we're gonna announce your collab. So they announced my collaboration March 2020. In the beginning of March. Yeah, then guess what happened? COVID. So literally, I mean, so to be honest with you guys, and I haven't really said this anywhere, my collaboration was shelved.
It was what?
It was shelved.
It was shelved.
It was shelved because
Really?
Because the factory got wiped out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the factories in the Far East got wiped out completely. So it was shelved. Wow. And then you know, through COVID, people are getting restless. Oh, Frank, when's it coming out? I'm like, guys, it's COVID, man. Like, you know, let that chill. And you know, and then fair dues, and I shout this guy out every single podcast. His name's called Tom. You know, he works for the Ellesse, and then I think Jonathan, who originally works for the PR company, hit them up and said, look, we want to, you know, you guys still willing to do this? And he was like, you know what? Yeah, we're going to do it.
Is that after COVID or during COVID?
This was during COVID.
During COVID,
like,
okay.
So the first year, obviously, you know, it was just very. Then the second year, hit him up, and it was like, yo, we're gonna make this happen.
So
and then yeah, so we started working on it, new factory. So we had to really start from scratch.
Oh yeah. Like
So my original samples were crazy material, and I was trying to get it, match it. It was a new factory, you know. It's a different process. So it taught me a lot about the full production of certain things.
Nice.
Yeah, and then that kind of was there. So then you know, fast forward, we launched July 2020 in Selfridges. Shout out Selfridges.
Nice.
And
stomping ground.
yeah, and it was amazing, and we done really well there. And then we also sold at my store I have with my guy Anthony there,
and
Retro,
he's just in over the court, so in the off camera.
And we sold it there, and I've been you know, we're gonna do a pop up here for you guys. We're gonna bring it out here as well, the full set, because it was so they turned it from just a shoe into a capsule collection. So we got the tracksuit, we got the polos, we got everything. We got
just to clarify to people, this is it's a mismatched pair, right?
Yeah, that's the set.
That's the set. Yeah,
that's how the set comes.
We spoke about it briefly at Seoul, but I didn't want to ask you too much because I wanted to ask you now during the recording. So what are the numbers, the 1995 and 1985?
So what I did is the shoes actually dedicated to my mum, right, and her love of tennis. Amazing. So in '85, Boris Becker, she loved Boris Becker. Like I couldn't even tell you, but my dad would get worried and stuff like when he was playing tennis. And so he won his Wimbledon championship when he was 17 in 1985, and he had that kind of like 10-year reign until I think '95 when he lost against Pete Sampras, I believe.
Okay,
and that's when his reign kind of died down. And for me, it kind of tied in because in that 10-year period is when I cemented myself as quote unquote the king of trainers, because I'll be going to like the States in the early 90s. You know, I grew up in Tottenham, and Tottenham was crazy in the 90s. So my mum would send me to like either Toronto or New York to stay with my aunts and keep out of trouble. And I'll be, you know how it is, some holidays you bring back the flyest trainers. And, you know, back then, you know, New York was the Mecca. It still is the Mecca to some degree. You bring a pair of trainers, and it comes back, and it's exactly for the next 3 months to 6 months, no one's got them. And then so a lot of people be like, nah, Frank, like your trainers are dope, like you're the king of trainers, like. But so that's what I'm saying, like a lot of people, you know, talk about my thing with JD and all that sort of stuff. I love JD, don't get me wrong, but it was a nickname from like the 80s. You know, 90s and stuff like that, and you know.
So just to let everyone know, JD Sports is like
a big footwear retailer.
They're like drop kick in the UK. It's the same kind of level.
They're so, very big retailer, and we went through a few problems, but we're cool now. Shout out JD.
Shout out JD.
So man, so how long did it take you to come up with the design?
10 minutes.
Sitting down while everybody else was drinking and partying or whatever.
For me, it was just, you know, sometimes simplicity is best.
Yes.
And I was thinking that I want to do this, and you know, when I'm on the way there, you know, they got like they came and picked us up, and I'm on the way there, I'm like, yo, I want to do this, I'm gonna go crazy. And then I sat down and I thought, no, let me really tie it in. And then when they showed me the when I found the picture originally, I said, have you guys got the jersey and the tracksuit? And I was like, nah, just simple. That did it, boom.
Less is more.
And that was it. And then and it really, I mean, for me, it's just significant, because when you put it on, it's like it turns heads. I was wearing them through Seoul, and people were like, yo, like what's you know, so you want to know the story, you want to know why. People say, oh, we were wearing two left shoes, and you know, that type of thing. But it's a story, and it, you know. So my mum's got her pair, and we done a shoot, and when we done the shoot as well.
Yeah, you see the shoot.
Yeah,
can I put the photos up?
Yeah, of course. So the shoot, like my mum, my sister. Excellent. So unfortunately, you know, I'm gonna say something sad, but my dad saw the shoot, but didn't get to see the release. He passed away before it released. So when I done the shoot, I used my mum and my sister and stuff, and then it was dope. It was dope.
I remember I was reposting them like, when I saw the pictures,
thank you, man.
These are crazy. And I love when people bring family, and like there's something more to it. And especially knowing where you're from, and like I know what it's like. Like when you said I was on my way there and everyone was there drinking, and I'm thinking, yo, this is the only chance.
This is it.
You have that moment of clarity, yo, I've got to do this, because this may never happen again. And
ever. Ever. And for me, I'll be honest, I made my ego, but I feel it should have happened a long time ago, if I'm honest. Like, but sometimes timing is the best. So when I was there, I was like, nah, I got to give it my best shot. And you know, shout out all the guys.
You're lucky you've got in, because I know people that have gone into certain rooms with other brands that are bigger, and they've just eaten their idea.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of shoes out there, like Air Max Masters. Someone else
I know.
Go ahead.
So it's like,
I know what I mean. I'm just saying, pay these people their dues.
This is it. So, you know.
So boy,
that's dope, man. That's amazing.
Thank you guys.
And the shoe is really, man, it's dope. It's really dope, but man, and nice, the mismatch and everything.
I know a couple of my boys, because by the way, I still have my t-shirts, my Ellesse t-shirt. They're still there.
Fantastic.
You know, and I know two of my boys, Ali and Waleed, they'll be revving, because Ali knows this. He's been rocking this when he was in high school.
That's what's up.
I remember. The suede is really nice on these.
No, we're gonna bring it over. We're gonna work it out. We're gonna do something with you guys.
Oh man, that'll be amazing. That'll be amazing.
I've got a cool to them. This is dope.
Thank you.
So there's
as well.
We mentioned this briefly, but you have another thing going on right now, right, with Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
This little thing with Anthony Joshua. You know, might have heard of the guy.
Shout out Anthony Joshua. He's doing a new show called A Fighting Chance. It's with Snapchat, and they invited me on as a special guest.
Okay.
And what we do, we help a young lady who's into kind of trainers, and she wants to get into reselling and things like that. And you know, I was selling shoes before the term was even invented, so they called me over to give her like some mentorship. So it can be found on Snapchat. It's really dope. Shout out the whole team, his production team, SPX. And Anthony is a great guy. He's a great guy. I filmed that quite a while back actually, but we launched it while I'm out here.
They just launched it, yeah.
Okay.
And where can people find it if they want to?
On Snapchat, yeah, on Snapchat, or at King of Trainers. Click the link in my bio probably for the next, Well, on Snapchat, just search in a fighting chance. And it comes up. We got subscribers. We got on our show.
Teach me how to do that. I don't know how to use Snapchat.
Yeah, we launched last week. We've got 10,000 subscribers already on the show. So
it's
been really good.
Nice.
It's been
nice.
really good. Yeah.
So wait, are you just involved in that episode, or are you gonna
that episode? So we're seeing. Okay, we'll see.
Right.
But that episode for now, there's about 6 episodes, and then that's it.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
Boy, this one's gonna have to be cut short. But what I'm saying is, there's so much more to talk about.
So much more to talk about. I get
But maybe we do another one. When you come back for the pop-up. Yeah.
Part two. We're gonna do it properly
and tell you what the progress has been with everything. Yeah, we're gonna definitely do
Absolutely,
that.
Indeed.
That's dope, man.
But okay, anything else? Anything you want to shout out?
Yeah, anything.
I just want to shout out. Yeah, I just want to shout out the Retro Store. We have that at Box Park Shoreditch. So anyone come to London, come to the Retro Store. It's Unit 11 Box Park Shoreditch.
And do you have a handle for that on Instagram?
Yeah, we do. We'll do.
We'll put that one.
We'll put that. Thank you so much. Shout out Anthony. Shout out the guys.
Anthony.
Shout out the Averex Store too. Shout out my new shop, Healthfulness. I've got a CBD company, Healthfulness, and Averex as well. So let's make it happen.
Okay, man, we're humbled and honored to have you here.
No, thank you, man. Thank you.
It's we've been waiting for this, talking to you. I've been talking to you
for ages. I appreciate you, man.
That's amazing.
I've been harassing him.
That's all good. It's all love, man. It's all love. I'm gonna tap in. We're gonna tap in properly.
All right. Well, look, we're gonna wrap this one up. Just if you've got anything to say, don't forget to hit us in the comments, like, subscribe, hit that bell button.
Yes.
And remember, from myself, Mr. Marquis.
They Kicks Pantry.
Not a flash.
And the King of Trainers.
Yes, sir.
Remember, trainers, not sneakers. We're gonna see you next time, yeah?
Cool.
Peace. All right, that's a wrap. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you, though.
Thank you. Thank you.
Loader, what's up, man? Man, I don't think this is the time or the place.